It's a little cold here in South Georgia today. Let's go check out the ducks and see how many eggs they've laid for us today. We've got chickens over here scratching in the azalea bush. Say hello, chickens. We've got chickens over here behind me. We'll go meet all the chickens later. Right now, let's go see about these ducks. We've had to do a lot of work on this duck habitat to keep them safe from predators. And unfortunately, these little ducks do not lay eggs in a nesting box. They lay them wherever they want to. Sometimes they are in this wood pile. None today. You see, I have to dig around with a grabby hunting for eggs. Sometimes they lay them down this little hill that's close to the water, but I always check with the grabby and make sure there's none down there because they like to cover them up. Hey ducks, how you doing? They've got a pretty wooded area to stay in, which we think helps keep them safe. The newest place they've decided they like laying eggs is right down here. It's close to the water, and they've made themselves a little nest, and I think we're about to get lucky. There is a duck egg. Gotta get it out with the grabby. They're so silly. Yep, talking about y'all. And they've got a little nest over here by this tree stump that they usually like to lay in. Doesn't look like any today. Looks like today's going to be a pretty slack day. And I'm going to have to go all the way around their fence because on the other side over here, they've got a nest they like to lay in that I need to check. But as you can see, their fence connects in with this chicken fence over here. Maybe y'all can see it for the sun. So that gives them a pretty good hedge of protection. We've still got some piles of wood from the storms that we've had in the past, and the ducks like to make nests in these wood piles. So as long as I know where the eggs are, I'm pretty good with that. Move the leaves, and looky there. Well, I'm grabbing nothing but leaves. Might need to use my other hand. I'm definitely not a lefty. There's one. And there's another one. Let's see if there's any more eggs in this other little side over here they sometimes like to lay in. Nope, that's all for this pile. There's a couple chickens that like to come in here and lay eggs sometimes. So we're going to go inside the duck's pen. They don't hardly use their pen because they're enclosed by fence all around, but they do come in here to eat. You see, we had to put some tin up and chicken wire around here to keep the predators out, because before we put the wire and the tin up, we had some predators just reach right through and snatch up some ducks. So that's definitely not good. But we have a few chickens that come in here and like to lay eggs in this box that we hoped the ducks would lay in. Got that chicken egg, and I have to make sure I look on the other side of the duck's pen because we had some chickens laying eggs over there. If they would just all lay their eggs in one place, make it easier on me. But that's not going to happen. Well, there's a better view of the duck's pond. It's not that big, but it's pretty good size for 26, 27, 28, however many ducks are out there. It's hard to keep count sometimes. It's in the 40s here today, so it's a little cool, but I don't think it's bothering them any. They're laying over here on the bank sunning, and I'm about to disturb them to go check for eggs on the other side. There's a couple trees over here and what looks like a little jungle, and they have got a nest right by the edge of the water. And you see what I got to step in? or on to be able to get through here, and still have to reach it with a grabby and hope I don't fall down in the process. Ducks do not make it easy. We're going to set that egg down and then get out of the jungle. And there we go. This is what we go through for duck eggs. We're going to walk around the other side of the pond now. When the water level is up, there's water down in there, but as you can see, they're fairly protected in here, and they seem to like it. And here we are over here to the other side, where there's a little stump down in here that they sometimes like to lay an egg in. There hasn't been one here the last few days. They're just making me walk all the way around the pond to look. Little stinkers. And over here, this is the place I showed you from the other side of the fence. Be nice if I could reach it from that side, but sticker bushes everywhere, and no egg in that one. I guess that's all the duck eggs for today. I don't know about y'all, but I could watch the ducks swimming in the pond all day. They just tickle me. We've got pekins, we've got blue Swedish, and we've got some blue Swedish and Pekin mixed. And these others, the little brown ones here in the front, they are either Rouens or mallards. But we've got a bunch of them. And they're so sweet and so fun to watch. And you can see the cold, and the cold water is not bothering them one little bit. Pekins over here laying on the bank sunning, one walking around. And there's the goats running behind them. We'll go down and check out the goats another day, but that's all for now. Glad you were able to meet the ducks with us.